Welcome to Conversation. Hello, hi my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome home. Lala over here. It's vlogs, trying to host conversations and but if you're a returning subscriber, danko baby, welcome back home. And I want to say thank you guys for 60 subscribers. So now it's on the road to hashtag 70 subscribers. So today is going to be a very special day. I am going to be launching my new segment on my channel. It's called Conversations. The aim for this segment rather is to actually build, motivate, and make young women and girls, men, actually realize that sometimes in life you really have to start something for yourself wherever you are. You get me? So I'm very honored to be having this woman of high caliber next to me. She is FUTTINTUSI. She is a makeup artist, a self-taught makeup artist. She has created jobs for many people because she has her own beauty studio. You get me? Yeah. She is the owner of Makeup by FUTTINTUSI. She is a mother, a fashion icon, and she's one woman that I know who is very confident and who oozes positivity each and every day. She is a sister, a friend, but also a mentor to some of us. So FUTTINTUSI, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Conversations. How are you doing?
I'm okay, babe, and how are you?
I am so blessed. I'm so overwhelmed. Like, guys. Right, so we are going to be rather tackling a very, how can I call it? A very deep topic somehow. Not many people can be able to put this topic on the table and fully discuss it and actually be vulnerable about it. You get me? Yes. So we are going to be talking about finding yourself. So finding yourself can mean different things to different people. You get me? So me personally, I would like to know from you, FUTTINTUSI, what does finding yourself mean to you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sandali. Thank you for having me here.
You are welcome, darling.
I feel home already. Okay. Finding yourself. Personally, from Futti, finding yourself means, for me, it means self-introspection. It's when you pause everything that surrounds you and focus within you, inside you. Internal. It's an internal work. Yes. Something that one needs to work on
by themselves.
By themselves on a daily basis.
You finding yourself?
You finding yourself will get you losing people.
Yes.
Why do I say that? Because it goes with your alignment. The reason I say that is when you are working on yourself and it's something internalized, you will have to have your boundaries aligned.
Yes.
And then when you align in your boundaries, it means you're going to be selfish, because now you're going to have certain things that you have to put in place. And then people tend to be offended of that.
At all times.
All times, you understand?
Yeah.
So boundaries is very important when you're working on yourself.
You know what? When you're starting to talk about the whole thing of you as a person having boundaries, you know, the funny thing is, people only like being around you when you're always saying yes to them. So what I've learned so far as a young woman is that the moment you start setting boundaries within yourself and in your life, you actually prevent yourself from a lot of unnecessary shit.
Lots of unnecessary
a lot.
I promise.
So the moment you decide to be like, you know what, mamas, I'm actually going to have boundaries now, and I'm going to be firm and implement them. Be prepared.
Very true.
My
to
sister,
lose people.
And you will.
To lose people.
Even the ones that you love the most.
Exactly.
But then if those people leave your life at that time, it shows Zuguti
they
are
never
even meant to be
next
there.
level.
Yes. They don't want to go with you on next level. They're actually just there because they want something from you. Exactly. So the moment that you start choosing yourself, it becomes you become alone. But at the same time, you enjoy your peace and solitude.
Exactly. Very true. Exactly. Speaking of solitude is when you are at peace with yourself.
By yourself. Not being alone.
You understand?
Not being afraid of being alone.
Exactly.
It's so powerful, guys. So powerful.
Very powerful.
Very powerful.
And people need to practice such things, even though people tend to be scared of such. It's more like if you're going on your solo dates, people they still don't adapt to the fact that solo dates are important.
They're very essential, guys. Trust me.
For yourself, because it's when you sit down have a moment to yourself. And by doing those things, it's more of, there's this thing that I said, attraction to attract. Take yourself as an attraction, in order for you to attract.
And you always say
you
this.
understand me? So people quickly to want to attract people to them, yet they haven't worked on themselves. In order for people to be attracted, there has to be something about you that will attract them. So work as an attraction to attract. In that way, it's gonna make things easier, even as you are going in your own level or in your new phase in life. You'll be at peace with yourself, knowing that you have done the internalized work, the self-work. You'll be at peace with yourself, knowing that you have done the internalized work. Because the thing about working on yourself or finding yourself, I've noticed that most people, they haven't fully understand that part, and hence why they're going through so many things in life. And then you wonder, you'll sit down and wonder, why am I in this position right now? And you realize that it's because there's the part of me that is missing behind, and I haven't worked on that. So the finding yourself, it's an ongoing work. It's a never ending story.
It's a never ending journey. It doesn't mean because now I've woke up and decided, you know what, let me work on myself, let me find myself. Doesn't mean I'm gonna figure it all out all at once, or maybe today. It is like, just like school, you can never finish school, because in life you learn until you actually reach the day where you actually die. So working on yourself, guys, it is a journey, it is a process. The destination
it's
we
do not know. No one knows it.
But the main
I think when you are lying down and you are normal, that when the destination will be reached.
You get me? So not a size, but we're just keeping it going because we just want to try and see where can we get when we are trying to find ourselves. So as a young woman, okay, I'm gonna be 20 years old this year.
Congratulations!
But then when it comes to this topic, I really do have many flashbacks, because when me and you met, I think I was doing grade 10. I was doing grade 10, guys, and I think I was 15 or 16. So we met in kids at NTV, guys, but okay, I'm going to tell that guys next time. So the person that you met me as, I'm still that little girl somehow, but a part of me has grown.
Very grown.
I'm still ambitious.
Listen, you've always been ambitious.
I'm still like that. You get me?
That attracted me to you, actually.
Power of attraction.
You understand me?
Power of attraction.
Exactly.
So the person that I am right now is different to whom I was last year or years ago. It took me a lot to get to where I am, guys, right now. It took me losing people, shutting myself down, and facing my fears and telling myself the honest truth.
You understand?
Guys, nothing is more painful than actually facing iqiniso about yourself.
Reality.
Face the reality. Ukuthi uyitshela ukuthi okay, yazi lento ite kanje ngami ayikho right, iyabhida. Ni wrong mangenza lokho. It's so hard to get to that point, guys, but I am very grateful that I was able to actually get to that point and then be able to be like, you know what, it's fine. I made mistakes, but now it's time for me to grow and move forward in life. So to anybody out there who's watching, whether you're a young girl or a young man who's growing, never be afraid of starting afresh.
Yes, true.
Always believe in yourself and know Wusim, there will always be a next time. There will always be a next time in life. So unga give up. Just always keep going and always work on yourself. And also, as ukula, you're gonna lose people along the way. Like, you're going to respect. Because now I have boundaries. I have boundaries and I have standards.
You have to, babe. Hello.
When it comes to friendships and relationships, I am so
all
firm.
All of those things you have to.
Because if you don't have them, people will play on your head.
They're gonna walk all over you. You understand? They will use you.
Because the time you set them, umuntu says, okay, I have to act this way, I have to behave this way.
Exactly.
So guys, set the tone in your life of how you want to be treated. Period.
And it's important, and you to keep your life and yourself and everything around you being at peace with you and everything that you attract. As I have told you before, that the power of attraction is important, and all of this work on yourself thing, it comes all in together, and then you realize that actually this is where I come from, and I've reached this phase, and I'm happy with myself. So guys, do not stop working on yourself.
Never.
It's important. Do not stop that. Work on yourself. Continue. Be the best version of yourself. Show up as the woman that you wish to be in future, and you will see the things will come as they will come according to the plan, you know.
So Futhi, what I've noticed about you is that you're so big on positivity. If there's one thing about FUTTINTUSI, guys, okay, fine. When I go to WhatsApp, I don't really like viewing people's statuses sometimes. But there's one person that I know, Wuti, mangasengvule status sakhe. There's going to be a motivational quote over there, and it might change my day. It might make me feel better. So, Futhi, I want to know what makes you be so positive in life. You exude positivity. Where do you get that? Like, where do you get that? Like, I'm really dying to know, guys. Like, honestly, like, where do you get it?
To be quite honest, Sanele, first thing first, I will say I'm blessed. God has been good to me. I'm grown. I'm a woman. I'm a mother. I'm a sister. I'm family orientated. I'm a loving person.
And very loving.
You understand me? That's why we are here today. So I've realized that it's something that just happened. I think I'm big when it's come to my spiritual purification. I work on my spirit a lot, and that guides me. For me, with these quotes that you're referring to, every morning I wake up and post something positive. And I know that I will get a reaction from someone else that you have saved my day. And it's something that just happens. I think God somehow guides me to those things. And they've been working on me. So to be quite honest, I'm motivated by everything and anything that's around me, that surrounds me. And that makes me the better person. And every time when I'm doing those things, it makes me as Futhi to feel good. I'm not doing it for people, I'm doing it for myself.
But it does somehow get to, you know, bounce off to other people.
Understand? And then people will be like, Futhi, you know what you just posted, it makes us feel good.
You get me?
And it will make my day as if there is money in my account.
So you have a lot of influence, Futhi. What I've noticed about you, you're a woman who is like very influential. I don't know, I wasn't looking, but you're very influential, Futhi. You're very influential, trust me. So since you like tell me what you always like wake up and like read or maybe like post these quotes. So I'm assuming, Wuti, you're gonna agree with me on this one. Okay.
Let's hear it.
Social media.
Yes.
Social media can actually, it can be depressing. Honey, it can make you happy. It can build you. It can destroy you. You get me? So far, what I've realized, Wuti, it's important to clean your feed.
Very true.
What I mean by cleaning your feed, Wuti, you must be very cognizant and think critically, Wuti. Who are you following? Why are you following them? What will you gain from following them?
Thank you.
So I'm assuming, Guti, when a Futhi, you follow people who motivate you, and you follow women of your caliber, and you also follow pages that give you motivational quotes. Just some of feed yako, boom, comes the quote, boom, comes Tino Ranaka, which you love, you know. So what is your intake when it comes to people having to really work on cleaning their feed? Because sometimes what you see on your phone, like maybe in the beginning of the day, can actually set the tone of how your day is going to look like.
You understand?
Yeah. Exactly. So what do you think about that?
Okay, speaking of that, for me, and cleaning your face, I think with the social media and everything, and people, the first mistake that people do, it's going there and then quickly you're seeing what people are posting and how people are living their life. Envy comes in, and then that's the biggest mistake already.
And you lose touch of yourself when you do
understand me, because now you're gonna envy the friendship in there, you're gonna envy the relationship, and then you're gonna come back to your reality of you being yourself, and then you're gonna put pressure on the people around you and put pressure on yourself, trying to keep up with these people. We can never keep up. That's why authenticity is important in life.
Being authentic.
Being authentic is important in life. Yes, because you stay true to yourself. You know, as you said, I follow motivational pages. I have people who mentor me. My mentors, Dinero Radnaka. I have myself that it's more like I'm working on myself on a daily basis.
Yes.
Even that it makes me not to lose who I am. Yes, I have things that I like, and when I see it, I'm like, oh my gosh.
But also, you've got Futhi. the main vision.
You understand?
The woman that I'm working on.
I never look.
Yes.
I never lose a sight of being footy. I do not want to lose a sight of that. I always focusing on footy, and it keeps myself, my feet, my mind clean, even my spirit clean. Because now I'm always focusing on myself, working on myself, for myself, to be a better version of myself.
For nobody else but yourself, baby.
Exactly. And it's important to do that.
So, impilo yakho mayibusy kanje uhlezi on the run. When do you get time to just sit down and be like, ish, let me check on footy, right?
Are you okay?
Like, are you fine? Like, how is
Check
everything
on my
going?
sanity.
Like, check on your sanity. How do you really like check on yourself? Because I swear you are always busy. Like, you're never free. In my own according perspective. I mean, just deal with free, guys. Like, I really want to know what's
I am very busy. I hardly keep up with myself. I promise. I keep myself very busy. I think it helps me to keep myself very busy. But to answer you, how do I keep footy or check on footy sanity? We're still okay. We're still there. One thing about me, I have a very active lifestyle. I'm a very active person.
Yes.
I go to gym on a daily basis.
Oh, we see your post, baby, and your body, yada 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 yada.
Yes. So that active lifestyle, it's a huge part of footy. There's nothing happening without that. When I'm starting my day, I have to go to gym. And another thing that I do, I meditate. It keeps my mind, my soul, my spirit clean. I will put it in that
It
way.
all becomes in tune.
You understand?
It becomes one.
Exactly, babe.
So you mean you meditate to have your nice candles that smell very nice.
Exactly. As you can see.
Oh
As
yeah.
you can see.
Self-love, darling.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that is a huge part of my life. And another thing that I do for myself, I have this thing that called mirror work. What is mirror work? Mirror work is having love letters, is having mirrors in my space around me. In my bathroom I have mirrors. So there's this huge mirror when I wake up, and then first thing that I do, I look at myself in my mirror, and I have love letters. I've bought myself sticky notes.
Oh yeah.
Those sticky notes are a love letters to myself.
Okay.
Something, why do I have that? It's something that helps me before I even step outside. I go to my mirror, I do my mirror work, I tell myself, you are beautiful, you're independent. It's more of an affirmation.
Like basically an affirmation.
You understand? I speak things into
existence.
Thank you. And it works a lot for me.
Yeah.
You understand? So those things that I do, they keep footy always on a check.
And it's very important, guys, to also know too, sometimes you must be realistic about things that you meditate about. And what you wish to happen, or what you're manifesting. Because guys, let's be realistic. When it comes to the power of words, very true. But when it comes to the universe, guys, yes, what you speak out may come back to you, but you must also put in the work.
The effort.
Because
and be ready to
yes,
receive it.
the
We
universe
ask for the things and we are not ready to receive those
and when
things.
they come here,
and then you are like, oh my gosh,
you get me.
what did I ask for? You
Yes.
understand?
So as I was saying that, sometimes you need to be very realistic when it comes to what you ask for in the universe, and also you must meet the universe halfway at all times. Don't just chill at home and expect to get a gig, a presenting gig, but uhlele ekhaya, awenze ma audition, awenze ma demo. You need to put in the work. Nothing in life ever comes to you in a silver platter, guys.
And it
nothing
knocks on your door. No,
never.
You go out there,
Never.
knock.
More especially if you're a black child.
Babes,
You work
don't
literally
talk
your
about that.
whole life.
Exactly.
So yeah, guys,
Exactly.
if you want something, you must also put in the work.
Exactly.
Period.
It's important.
Yeah. So on that note, we've talked a lot about so many things. Like, it's so mouthful. But I hope with you guys at home are actually enjoying this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So I want to ask you a couple of questions, more like fun questions, which can be like getting to know Footy in a fun way. Okay. So, what are the 5 words can you use to describe yourself? The best 5 words that you can use to describe FUTTINTUSI. FUTTINTUSI, the brand, the mother, the fashion icon. You get me?
5 words suddenly is killing me. Okay, 5 words.
I'm sure there's more than 5. Come on,
suddenly.
like I go. Yeah.
Best word to describe me. One thing about me, I'm selfless.
You very are selfless.
I'm a lover of love. I'm a loving person. I love love. And then a third one has to be powerful. I believe that we're all powerful in our own way.
Yes.
And I think I've mastered that part, even though I haven't mastered it fully. But I think I'm doing a very good job on being powerful as a woman and touching other women. You understand? And the fourth one will have to be a fashionista.
Oh, baby, you've got fashion for days.
I try, because I can mix this and that.
And you're so good at it. You're so good at it.
You understand?
Yeah.
So something nice comes, and
The fifth one?
the fifth one will have to. The fifth one, maybe I'm elegant.
You're an elegant lady. Woman of class.
Exactly.
You're a fine girl.
Exactly, babe.
Look at her outfit, guys. She is looking amazing. Okay, so now we're switching things up.
Okay.
Yes. Now we're changing things.
Okay.
When I'm let's say somebody else out there, your friend or whomever omas you. What are the 5 words they can use to describe you?
Okay, but people can use to describe me. You guys know suddenly it's killing me.
No.
You guys describe me there.
No, Futhi.
Comment.
Think of it this way. Okay, zikabange as if, okay, fine, maybe I am 14. Okay, I am 40, and no, actually, Martin. Okay, put yourself in another person's shoes.
Position. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
let
when
me
you move, that doesn't make sense. But yeah,
I get you.
Yeah.
I understand.
the person that you are, imagine having someone like you in your life.
Okay.
Period. Should have said a long time ago, actually.
I
should have said that.
Exactly.
Yeah, imagine someone like you in your life.
Okay.
How would you describe that
I
person?
understand you.
Yeah.
Okay, I will describe that lady as a go-getter.
Mhm.
One thing that I've seen about Futhi, anything that she wants, guys, she goes for it.
Mhm.
Whether it's out of her reach, of which I don't think even Futhi believes that there's anything out of her reach.
Anything is possible.
You understand?
The
The mind is your limit, love. You know?
Yeah.
So I will say that one. What was it?
The first one,
Uh-huh.
you said that, what do you say?
Go get her. Secondly,
No, guys, I'm so lost in her presence. I haven't seen her for like a year.
I
So
know,
that's
babe.
why I'm sorry.
She's been like looking at me and smiling all this time long. And secondly, that the best way to describe Futhi, I will say, I'm sorry to put it that way, but normally what my best friend, of which I think she's a more version of me in another human, because she knows me best, she always say, I'm more like a selfish person, and then I will quickly correct her. She means I'm a person who has boundaries. You understand? I've got too many boundaries. I know I can say something, and I've worked on that, and without feeling guilty about it. And for me, I know that I have put like a very clear boundary there, whether you like it or not. But that is me. I'm not gonna, you understand? I'm not gonna do something if it's not for me.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't favor me.
So you can't be easily swayed.
No.
Yeah.
And another thing about me, they always say I'm an overthinker.
That's the third one. Overthink.
I'm an overthinker. You know, you cannot fuck with me. You know, because even if you can say something, you can trick me now, and then I'll go back. Whether I'll go back to my space, whether I'll go back to the office, whether I'll go back to my car, and I will rethink. I'll be like, what was that person saying?
It's like,
No. I'll be like, then I will call you to order very nicely, not in a bad way, and then I'll be like, listen, can we go back there? There's something that you said, and I didn't think you fully understood what you were saying. So that's another thing.
The fourth one.
The fourth one. The fourth one is what you said. People think I've got an influence.
You're very influential.
Influential.
So you can say you are an influential woman or person.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
It's something that I've had. I'm not saying anything about it.
You
It's
are
something
influential.
I've
Own
had.
it. Own it. Own
Oh,
it.
and it's
your
and
brand.
guys.
Yes, it's your brand. Very influential woman. The last one. You must be powerful, please, for my sake.
It must be powerful.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
definitely it's powerful. I think they think I'm powerful. I think I am powerful.
That's because you are.
You know, I
You
think
are.
I am powerful. If the reason I say I think I'm powerful is when you know you are very powerful if you know you are doing something without an audience, or you're doing something without anyone is watching, and then people quickly they will react to that. They'll be like, remember when you posted this thing, then you've touched someone.
Yeah.
I'm in a dark place and you have taken me out of there. And they'll be like, but I was just being, you know, mad and crazy. They'll be like, no, that craziness, we want that. For me, that being powerful. If you are still able to touch people without even seeing that you're doing that on purpose, yet people are still looking like, oh wow, there comes Futhi, there comes light. So I think that's me.
Guys, like, you do not understand. I'm even getting emotional. Like, this conversation, guys, it's moving me in different ways, even emotionally. Like, Futhi, thank you so much. Like, I'm really grateful for having a woman like you in my life. I met you when I was 15, 16, and you've been in my life for all those years. But when they would from time to time, party, if we text her, whenever we talk, we have meaningful conversations. And you are years older than me, but I look at you as someone whom I can always resonate with. Thank you for being an amazing woman, for inspiring me and making me believe in myself and to love myself and to love my life.
Oh, babe.
I am really grateful. And I'm sure Spanin, guys, I'm sure people who are actually going to be watching this are your people too. So I believe we must give you your flowers while you're still around. Honestly, Futhi, you're doing a stellar job. You are healing people. You're making people beautiful when you do their makeup. Like, you're an amazing person. So and I say thank you too for actually, you know, being my first guest on my segment on Conversations. So yeah, this was the very first episode of Conversations, and I'm hoping we're still gonna have many more of these. So guys, please like, comment, and subscribe so you can become part of the Fine Babe Gang. There's some period. We are on the road to 70 subscribers, guys. Please, let's reach 100 subscribers before the end of maybe this month or maybe next month, guys. Okay? Okay. So Futhi, where can we find you? Social media handles and so forth.
Okay, firstly, thank you for being the young, ambitious girl that I met when she was 15 years in high school. Now she's in varsity, y'all. She's in varsity. I love this one. Thank you for that, my love. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate what you're doing. This platform, it's gonna touch life. It's gonna enrich people, and mostly it's gonna be a more of a space for women to engage and get to understand each other, get to know one another. Suddenly you're doing big things, and I appreciate you for that. God bless you, and God bless your hustle. And then secondly, where can you find me, guys? On Instagram, I'm there. On Facebook, I'm not big there, but yes, I am. On Instagram, I go by the name. I've got two accounts. It's FUTTINTUSI Glam Studio,
Which is the business one.
Yes, that is.
I'm actually gonna link it down, guys, on the screen. Don't relax.
Okay. And then the second one, the personal one, if you want to get to know Futhi, what she does on a daily basis, her active lifestyle, her friends, and everything that she's all about, and then you go at FUTTINTUSI. That will be my handle for Instagram, my personal one. And then on Facebook, it's Futhi Mngadi. But I'm not really big on Facebook.
She's big on Instagram. I try. So you have a beauty glam studio.
Yes, love.
So where can we find you, location wise?
Oh, okay, guys. I am based in J1 section, Manguni Street. It's Mona Street, F423. That's where my studio is. And then you can also take my WhatsApp number. It's 067 182 0997. Then it's for calls and it's also for WhatsApp. Then the directions will be there on my business page as well.
So if you didn't catch that, Kulega, I'm gonna put it down in the description box below, or rather put it on the screen. So in closing, what can you say to any young girl who's watching, or any woman rather who's watching, who's feeling motivated, who actually aspires to actually one day find themselves and just run this whole thing of life? Yeah, what can you say? Like, those closing words, what can you just say to my people?
To Sunny's people.
And to your people.
Exactly. Dare to dream. It's capable. You capable. Dare to dream. You capable. There is nothing out of your reach. Only thing that would limit you, it will have to be your mind. As long as you put that on check, your mindset in check, I promise you anything is possible. So we guys, go out there, find yourself, be true to yourself, be true to what you believe in, and you will see the universe will match your standards and everything else will be aligned and will follow. I'm rooting for you where I'm standing, and I love you all. Thank you, and I appreciate you all, and I appreciate this young woman over there, and I appreciate you guys for loving her, for her to love me, for me to enrich and be here and be in front of you, in front of your faces, and share this conversation, this heart-to-heart conversation, because the aim is to touch one another,
Yes.
be the best vision of one another, in order for us to be the best vision of ourselves. Thank you so much,
Guys, thank you so much for actually watching this video until this point. So guys, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment down below, tell us what you think about this segment. Would you like to see more episodes? How was this episode rather? So guys, from me and Footy, it's a goodbye. We're gonna see you probably next time on Conversations.
Yay!
Bye guys.
Bye guys.